A homecoming, Ghana's call to the diaspora. In recent years, Ghana has emerged as a beacon of hope and reconnection for the African diaspora. This West African nation, rich in history and culture, has extended a heartfelt invitation to people of African descent worldwide. The year 2019 marked a pivotal moment in history. It was a year that would forever change the relationship between Ghana and the global African community. Ghana, a nation on the west coast of Africa, issued a powerful invitation to the world. This invitation was not just a call to visit, but a call to return, to reconnect, and to rediscover one's roots. It was called the Year of the Return. This initiative was more than a tourism campaign. It was a profound movement aimed at healing and unity. This initiative beckoned the African diaspora back to their ancestral homeland. It was a call to all those who had been scattered across the globe due to the transatlantic slave trade. It commemorated 400 years since the first enslaved Africans arrived in America. This somber anniversary was a reminder of the painful history that many African Americans share. Ghana's call resonated deeply with Black Americans. For many, it was an emotional journey, a chance to walk the same lands their ancestors once did. Many felt a spiritual pull to connect with their roots. They participated in traditional ceremonies, visited historical landmarks, and engaged in cultural rituals that brought them closer to their heritage. The legacy of slavery and colonialism had left a painful void. This void was felt across generations, a lingering sense of loss and disconnection. Ghana offered a chance to heal and reclaim their heritage. Through educational tours, healing ceremonies, and community engagement, visitors found a sense of belonging and understanding. The Year of the Return was a resounding success. It brought together people from all walks of life, united by a common history and a shared future. Thousands of people from the diaspora flocked to Ghana. They came not just as tourists, but as pilgrims on a journey of self-discovery and reconnection. They came to explore their ancestry, experience the vibrant culture, and reconnect with the African continent. The warmth and hospitality of the Ghanaian people made this journey even more special. This historic event ignited a movement. It sparked conversations, inspired social media campaigns, and brought global attention to Ghana's rich cultural heritage. It sparked a renewed interest in Africa among Black Americans. Many began to research their ancestry, participate in cultural exchange programs, and engage in community discussions about their heritage. Many began to consider Ghana as a place to live, invest, and thrive. The Year of the Return was not just a moment in time, but the beginning of a new chapter in the relationship between Ghana and the African diaspora. A land of opportunity. Ghana's welcome mat. Ghana, a country known for its rich history, vibrant culture, and warm hospitality, has opened its arms wide to welcome the African diaspora. This initiative, often referred to as the Year of Return, marks a significant milestone in reconnecting with the descendants of those who were taken away during the transatlantic slave trade. Ghana didn't just extend a symbolic invitation. The government launched a series of programs and events to commemorate the resilience of the African spirit and to celebrate the contributions of the diaspora to global culture and development. The government took concrete steps to welcome the diaspora back home. They simplified the citizenship process, making it easier for Black Americans to obtain Ghanaian citizenship. This move was not just about paperwork, it was about creating a sense of belonging and identity for those who have long felt disconnected from their ancestral roots. Land allocation schemes were also put in place. These schemes provided returnees with the opportunity to own land and build homes, fostering a sense of stability and investment in the future of Ghana. Initiatives like the Pan-African Village in Asebu aim to provide land to returnees. This village is more than just a residential area. It is a community built on shared heritage and collective aspirations. This was a powerful incentive for those seeking to build a new life in Africa. The sight of families moving into new homes and the construction of new communities symbolized hope and new beginnings. The Ghanaian government recognized the potential of the diaspora. They understood that the return of skilled professionals and entrepreneurs could significantly contribute to the nation's development. They saw the return of skilled professionals and entrepreneurs as an opportunity for economic growth. By creating a conducive environment for business, Ghana aimed to harness the talents and expertise of the diaspora. They actively courted investors and created a more business-friendly environment. This included tax incentives, streamlined business registration processes, and support for startups and small businesses. This welcoming atmosphere combined with Ghana's rich history and vibrant culture, made it an attractive destination for Black Americans seeking a new beginning. The blend of modernity and tradition, the promise of economic opportunities, and the deep sense of community made Ghana a beacon of hope and a land of new possibilities. The American dream, deferred, why Black Americans are leaving. The decision to leave America, the land of opportunity, is not made lightly, but for many Black Americans, the American dream has become elusive. Systemic racism, police brutality, and social injustice continue to plague their lives. The socio-political climate in the U.S. has also played a role. The rise of divisive rhetoric and policies has left some Black Americans feeling alienated and unsafe. They see their rights and freedoms under threat. The yearning for a sense of belonging is another driving force. In Ghana, they find a shared history, culture, and identity. They are embraced as brothers and sisters, not outsiders. A leap of faith personal stories of homecoming. Take for instance the story of Keachia Bowers and Damon Smith. This couple, disillusioned with life in America, decided to make the move to Ghana. They were tired of the constant fear and discrimination they faced as Black Americans. They sold their belongings, packed their bags, and took a leap of faith. Arriving in Ghana, they were greeted with open arms. They found a community that embraced their heritage and made them feel truly at home. Their story is not unique. Countless Black Americans have shared similar experiences. They speak of finding peace, acceptance, and a renewed sense of purpose in their ancestral homeland. Section 5. The Motherland's Embrace, Finding Peace and Belonging. For many Black Americans, returning to Africa is an emotional journey. It's a chance to reconnect with their roots and reclaim their heritage. It's about finding a sense of belonging that has eluded them for generations. They find solace in knowing that their ancestors walked this land. They feel a spiritual connection to the soil, the air, and the people. They are no longer defined by the legacy of slavery and oppression. In Ghana, they are simply Ghanaian. This sense of belonging is a powerful antidote to the racism and discrimination they have faced in America. Section 6. Building a New Life, Challenges and Opportunities. Moving to a new country always comes with its own set of challenges. For Black Americans relocating to Ghana, the journey is filled with both excitement and uncertainty. This is true for Black Americans moving to Ghana as well. There are language barriers, cultural differences, and a need to adapt to new social norms. Bureaucratic hurdles can be particularly daunting, with paperwork and legal requirements that can be confusing and time-consuming. Finding employment can be challenging, as the job market in Ghana is different from that of the United States. Many find that their skills and qualifications do not always translate directly. The job market in Ghana is competitive, and it often requires networking and local connections to secure a position. Housing can also be an issue, especially for those accustomed to a certain standard of living. The availability and quality of housing can vary greatly, and finding a suitable home can take time. Adapting to new living conditions is part of the process, and it requires patience and flexibility. However, despite these challenges, many Black Americans are determined to make it work. They are starting businesses, investing in real estate, and finding ways to integrate into the local community. Their entrepreneurial spirit is contributing to the local economy, creating jobs, and fostering growth. They are building a new life for themselves and their families, embracing the opportunities that come with their new home, and creating a vibrant, supportive community. Section 7. Land Disputes and Cultural Differences, Navigating the Complexities. The influx of returnees has also brought about its share of complexities. Land disputes have arisen, as demand for property has increased. Cultural differences can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. It's important for returnees to be mindful of these complexities. They need to approach their new home with respect and sensitivity. It's about building bridges, not walls. Open communication, cultural exchange, and mutual understanding are key to fostering harmonious relationships between returnees and local communities. Section 8. Beyond the Return, A Vision for the Future. The year of the return may have been a one-time event, but its impact continues to resonate. Ghana's commitment to welcoming the diaspora remains strong. Initiatives like Beyond the Return aim to build on the momentum. The goal is to foster ongoing relationships with the diaspora, encourage investment, and promote cultural exchange. It's about creating a win-win situation for everyone involved. The future of the Blaxit movement remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Africa is calling, and Black Americans are listening. Section 9. A new chapter: Hope and Resilience in the Diaspora. The decision to leave one's homeland is never easy. But for many Black Americans, moving to Africa is about more than just escaping hardship. It's about reclaiming their heritage, finding peace, and building a better future. Their stories are a testament to the resilience of the human spirit. They are a reminder that even in the face of adversity, hope endures. As the African diaspora continues to evolve, one thing is clear: the ties that bind them to their ancestral homeland remain strong.